Are you a veteran or on TRICARE for Life, CHAMPVA, and have Medicare? There are special plans designed specifically for you that actually will put money back into your Social Security and give you extra benefits that you do not have now. Hi, I'm Joseph Pape, better known as Medicare Joe, and in this video here, if you have VA coverage, TRICARE for Life, or CHAMPVA, my goal is to show you that you do not need another full medical plan to go with that. And if you're entitled to those benefits, we're going to walk you through how we've helped thousands save money on their Medicare premium, understanding the different options that are available to them simply by educating them on what's out there and letting you make the decision if you feel like it's the right fit. This is not a sales video, it's purely educational. I welcome any questions in the comments below, but I want to jump right into it. So here's the key. If you already have VA coverage, TRICARE for Life, CHAMPVA, again, you do not need another full medical plan. But with a lot of these programs, the TRICARE, the CHAMPVA, they require you to sign up for Part A and Part B when you turn 65 to continue to have TRICARE for Life, CHAMPVA coverage. And that's unfair, right? I mean, at the end of the day, if you're not utilizing a lot of the services, you shouldn't have to pay the full Medicare Part B premium for those services. So Medicare understands this. They created special plans for these folks. So you can choose what's called a special MA only plan, a Medicare Advantage only plan that does not have any prescription drug coverage attached to it. And I say these plans are special plans for VA, TRICARE for Life, or CHAMPVA because they're even named with like military puns, you know, Honor, Eagle, Patriot, right? They're specifically designed for these folks. So when you think of Medicare, how that works with these benefits, there's two ways that you can be insured. You have your old traditional way that's always been that way. It's your standard original Medicare path. You have Medicare Part A and Part B as your primary insurance. That's where you pay the full Medicare Part B premium, $185 in 2025, going up to $206.50 in 2026. That's your primary insurance, and you don't get any other extra benefits. You have your original Medicare as primary, you have your VA, TRICARE for Life, CHAMPVA acting as your secondary coverage. That is one option, and many of you may be insured by that option right now. The second option is what's called a special MA only plan. So with this setup, you have your MA only plan as your primary, and you still have your VA, TRICARE, CHAMPVA as your secondary. But with the MA only plan, because again, it's a special program, what it does is it gives you money back in your Part B premium. So instead of you paying that $185 or $206.50, you can get $150 a month back in your Social Security check. So that would reduce your premium significantly, down to $35 a month roughly, and add on a bunch of extras like dental, vision, and hearing coverage, transportation rides to and from facilities, gym memberships, grocery over-the-counter allowances. So there's a bunch of extra goodies that they also put in with these plans, again, because you're not utilizing all of the services that Medicare provides. This plan does not replace your VA, TRICARE, or CHAMPVA. It sits alongside it, just like your original Medicare would in option one. So the benefits of it, what are these benefits? So the benefits of that MA only option, one of the key drivers to why people pick that side is it's going to lower your Medicare Part B premium. Like I mentioned, it can lower it a lot of times by $150 a month. That's $1,800 a year in premium savings. This is money that normally would just come right out of your Social Security check for Part B of Medicare. That reduction allows you to actually receive that difference. So you'd have an increase in your Social Security check by that amount. And you'd be able to use that money for your normal monthly expenses that are going to be coming up. So it puts extra money back in your pocket for those other expenses that can come up. The extra perks benefit, again, that's going to be your dental, vision, hearing coverage, which a lot of times isn't covered by these programs. Fitness memberships, one that's overlooked, transportation, like I mentioned, to appointments. These are all extras that just come with the plan. Doesn't cost you anything. Again, these plans are designed to move people to this route because they're not using the full Medicare service. And the key point here I want to make sure is clear in this video is you don't lose anything. Your VA, your TRICARE, your CHAMPVA coverage remains exactly the same. I know at this point, many of you may be thinking, well, it sounds like you're really pushing folks to this MA only plan. We work with all options of Medicare. I'm a licensed Medicare agent. We do a lot on the Medicare supplement side. We do a lot on the Medicare Advantage side. It's just that for these individuals, the benefits are so rich and the reduction in premium is so great that it makes sense for folks to at least test it out. And I say that, test it out, because you can always switch back to original Medicare at any point during the year. So it's a win-win. If you test it out and it works, great. You have this savings, you have this extra benefits that you get to utilize. And if you don't like it for whatever reason, right? You can go back to your original Medicare A and B and continue the coverage as it was. So it's definitely something worth diving into, getting more information on, at least exposing yourself to what's out there, because you can switch back if you need to in this scenario. The real reason though why this works so well for veterans, TRICARE members, CHAMPVA members is that those programs, they're covering all of your prescription drug costs. So you're saving, Medicare's saving there. And most of you are also using those services for the hospital or for other medical services. You're not even using your Medicare. It's outside of your Medicare coverage as well. So because you're not utilizing the services like a normal Medicare beneficiary would, you can get the best of both worlds here by having an MA only plan that has strong coverage just like you have now, and adds in all these extra benefits and gives you a massive reduction in that premium for Part B. So again, it's important that you understand you don't give up anything. Your VA TRICARE still remains exactly the same. You're just replacing the Medicare A and B with one of these programs. So again, this video is purely educational, and make sure that at least you have an idea of what is out there, because many people don't even know this, and they could potentially be spending hundreds, if not thousands of dollars more a year in premium that they don't need to. They don't need to be spending, right? So if you're a veteran, have TRICARE, CHAMPVA coverage, it's worth knowing that an MA only plan is out there. It exists. It may give you extra perks. It will definitely reduce your Part B premium. If you have any questions on that, there's a link in the description below. You can get access to our team with any questions you have. You can watch a lot more of our videos on this topic below as well. And please, I encourage you to drop any questions in the comments below. I go through those personally and answer any of those questions for you. If you've liked this video, if you found it of value, please hit that like button. That certainly helps our channel here. And if you'd like to be notified as we post new YouTube content to the channel, click that red subscribe button as well. You'll be notified anytime we post a new video here to YouTube. Again, Medicare Joe here. I thank you for watching our VA, TRICARE, CHAMPVA, and Medicare coverage, why it's important to understand what options you have out there. Thank you again. Have a nice day.